Hey everyone, welcome back to the road to Zack Snyder's Justice League. This is episode 17, and in today's video, we will be breaking down the brand new Zack Snyder's Justice League trailer. I was going to break down all the new character teaser trailers, however, as this trailer has just come out and we are very close to the release of the film, I thought I should just focus on this trailer. The trailer opens with a shot that we have seen before of Uxas. We can hear Steppenwolf say, "So begins the end for Darkseid." We then get an extended shot of Darkseid, Darkseid, and Granny Goodness in Apocalypse. I think this could be the other side of the boom tube that the League are looking through. We then hear Wonder Woman say, "I've never seen a being this strong, maybe one." Diana could be referring to Darkseid or Steppenwolf, as they both seem to be extremely powerful. However, I believe she is talking about Darkseid in the history lesson. The final part of that line, maybe one, is referring to Superman, where we see a couple of shots of Superman in Heroes Park. We then also hear Wonder Woman say, "He's back," which confirms that this line in Justice League is in fact Snyder's. Following this, we will see Lois visit the Superman Memorial in Heroes Park. This will be towards the beginning of the film, and we will see more of it than what we saw in 2017. These scenes were cut down and placed into almost a video montage with the song "Everybody Knows" playing in the background, whereas in Zack Snyder's Justice League, this will be a full scene that shows Lois grieving over the loss of Clark. Over this shot, we hear Bruce say, "I made a promise to him on his grave." He is referring to when he said in Batman v Superman that he failed Superman in life, but he won't in death. Then we see a new shot of Aquaman in Iceland, getting ready to enter the water and go to Atlantis. The next new shot is of the Amazons in Themyscira in attack position after the activation of the Mother Box because of the power of Superman's yell. Over this shot, we hear Diana say, "They serve an old power." I believe she is referring to the Mother Boxes in the history lesson when talking about how old they are. It then cuts to the dome in Russia that is created by the Mother Boxes. As we can see in this image, Steppenwolf has his arms out around the Mother Boxes as the unity begins. Either side of him, we can see a different version of Parademons kneeling. Over this shot, we can hear Steppenwolf say, "This world is divided." This was also heard in the Steppenwolf and Darkseid teaser trailer. This is Steppenwolf reporting back to either Darkseid or Darkseid. We are then in the history lesson, where we can see Zeus fire lightning. This is aimed at Uxas. Apparently, we will see a whole fight between Uxas and Zeus, which we didn't see in 2017. It then cuts to a Green Lantern flying up into the air. This lantern is known as Yalan Gur. In 2017, Yalan was killed by Steppenwolf, so I'm assuming in Zack Snyder's Justice League, Uxas will kill this Green Lantern. We then see the Kryptonian ship, with a figure on the left-hand side. I think this is Superman. I believe once he reunites with Lois and Martha, he will fly off to the Kryptonian ship in Heroes Park. However, the sleeve doesn't look like the sleeve Clark is wearing when he enters the ship. It may just be the colour grading or the image quality that stops us from seeing the actual pattern, so let me know who you think it is in the comments below. Over this scene, we hear Steppenwolf say, "No protectors here, no lanterns, no Kryptonian." Each line is over the character he is referring to. "No protectors here" is referring to the old gods who died. "No lanterns" is also referring to the Green Lantern that died. And the "No Kryptonian" is referring to Superman, who at this point in the film is dead. We then hear a new line from Steppenwolf, which is, "It will fall in his name," with a shot from the Darkseid teaser trailer of Darkseid sitting on his throne in Apocalypse. After that, we see Uxas on an apocalyptian ship, where he leaps down to the ground. This is his arrival to Earth. We hear the line, I have turned worlds to dust, as we see a close-up shot of his hand, which shows how good the CGI is in this scene. This was a part that was leaked, which is why I think they decided to put this into the trailer. That way, the leaks hold less power without showing too much in the trailer. It then cuts to Darkseid talking to Steppenwolf through this apocalyptic technology. We hear Darkseid say, "All of existence shall be mine." This next shot is of what appears to be an explosion that covers the entire planet. This also matches up with the explosion that we see the Flash look at in the DC fandom trailer. I believe this is the mother boxes exploding and causing the Earth to be turned into an apocalyptic world. We then see Superman stepping out of the ship in the black suit, where we hear him say, "I have a second chance, I'm not gonna waste it." I believe he is talking to Lois at Kent Farm. The conversation between Clark and Lois in the theatrical cut was strange and very underwhelming. So to hear this kind of dialogue being used is really important, as it shows the quality difference between both movies. Then we see Superman flying up into space and facing the sun, absorbing the radiation. We also get to see more of that Christ symbolism that Superman has in Zack Snyder's Superman story. I believe right after this shot, Superman flies to the final battle in Russia. For me, this next shot is the biggest shot in the entire trailer. This is at Bruce Wayne's house, and in the air we can see a floating figure flying down to Bruce. This is our first official look at Martian Manhunter, and I believe this is at the end of the film, where Martian Manhunter joins the Justice League. The Martian Manhunter dialogue we hear in the Batman teaser trailer is most likely from this scene.
I have a stake in this world, and it's time I started fighting for it.
I do not know where this next shot is. We can tell by the ships in the air that these are apocalyptic ships. However, if we look at the people in this shot, we can see Hippolyta, who is Wonder Woman's mother. Also, if you look in the background, we can see what looks like a destroyed Themyscira. I think this could be the Knightmare future, as the storyboards for Justice League 2 show that Themyscira is discovered by Darkseid and the Amazons are murdered. We then hear Aquaman say, "Fighting the devil and his army, in hell." We get a new shot of Aquaman in the hangar, where I assume the League are discussing how they will take down Steppenwolf. We then see Darkseid using his Omega beams in Atlantis. This has to be the most confusing scene in the trailer, as we know in the history lesson he doesn't have that power yet, and we know that Steppenwolf is the one who attacks Atlantis in the present day. So this has to be the Knightmare future. It really seems like we're going to see more of Darkseid than what we initially thought. Then we see an extended scene of Wonder Woman fighting Steppenwolf, and then Aquaman trying to hit him with the Quindant, where we see Steppenwolf dodge the strike. One heartbreaking scene is seeing Cyborg yelling at his father to not sacrifice himself to try and destroy the Mother Box. If we compare this shot to the same shot in the DC fandom trailer, we can see that this shot is updated, with Steppenwolf holding the Electro Axe. Over the rest of the trailer, we hear a voice say, "It's time to stand, to fight, the time is now." I believe this is Silas Stone, Cyborg's father. When he says this, however, it's difficult to pinpoint, as so many of the scenes were reshot and cut out. We then get a close-up shot of Superman flying towards the camera in the final battle, which is such an iconic Superman shot. We then get a new shot of Batman shooting parademons with an apocalyptic gun. Following this, we see some parademons shooting at Batman up in the air before being crushed by the Batmobile. We also see a bit more of Hippolyta trying to escape from the parademons and Steppenwolf in Themyscira. After that, we see Cyborg's face being put together as the Flash moves towards him, which shows the Flash is running back in time to stop the explosion from happening. We then see a familiar shot of Superman punching Steppenwolf. We saw this in 2017, however, Superman was not in the black suit and Steppenwolf had his child-friendly design. We then see Martha, but with glowing red eyes. This is because she is not actually Martha. This is Martian Manhunter in disguise as Martha. For reasons unknown, Martian Manhunter shapeshifts into Martha and talks to Lois Lane. This is most likely to get new information about the Justice League, as he is now interested in becoming a member. We then get a new shot of Joker in the Knightmare future. Then it cuts to Wonder Woman firing Steppenwolf across the silo with her bracelets, where we can see Superman flying in and punching him. This shot was also used in the theatrical cut. The trailer ends with the iconic shot of the League on top of the silo. This trailer had many scenes or pieces of dialogue that we had seen before in other teaser trailers. However, the new scenes that we saw were amazing. So where would you put this trailer in your rankings? Let me know in the comments below. The film is now only 4 days away, so I believe I will have one more episode of The Road to Zack Snyder's Justice League out before the release of the film. And I think that video will be going over the last couple of updates for the film and just a recap of how far we have come in the last 4 years. But that is all for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Please make sure to like and subscribe and turn on post notifications so you never miss a video. I hope to see you here again soon, so until then, bye.